Guys, this is RBR short from 13, aka Ryan, and today I'm doing a quick video, a basically an announcement of my next fan film, and my final slasher fan film is The Rise of Elm Street. That's the title. Uh, um, I didn't think that I'd ever make a Nightmare on Elm Street fan film. It was never I'm not gonna say it was never a movie I was going to make. It was a movie that I wanted to make, a short film a fan film that I wanted to make, but I just couldn't. And this idea I had back when I was 14, 15, and when I was just creating my YouTube channel, just starting out, and I wanted to really uh, tackle on iconic slashers. First was Michael Myers, and I wanted to do Freddy Krueger after that. But instead, I did The Haunting of a Ghost Face and did the Scream fan films because I couldn't make the Nightmare movie. Biggest reason for that was finding an actor that can play Freddy Krueger. Because Robert Englund, no one can replace him. But someone that would be someone that would come close to Robert Englund. And if I couldn't find any actor, anybody that would come close to Robert Englund, then I would not make the movie. I that just was that was not going to happen. I originally was going to have my uncle Gary play Freddy Krueger because he would give the greatest impersonations, reenact. He would imitate the character so well, and his impressions of the character, impersonations of the character were just incredible. And he won best costume. I think a Halloween party he went to. He told me, and uh, um, but a few months ago, he FaceTimed me and showed me that he has like the costume and like exact replica um, mask from Nightmare 4. Um, when he Skyped me, he was literally all in the costume, and it was like I was watching Freddy Krueger. I was like, what? And it just took me into A Nightmare on Elm Street. Um, and it was really cool to see his whole costume and mask and how real it was. And so I was going to go ahead and just write the Rise of Pinhead, the Hellraiser fan film. But before I started writing, I gave him a call and I said to him, "Hey, you have a really good costume. You got a really good mask. I don't really see that anywhere at Halloween stores, party stores. You never. I mean that. I mean, he spent a lot of money on what he got. So I was like, hey, you want to make a fan film? You want to make that Nightmare on Elm Street fan film that I talked about back when I was 14. I'm 28 now, but hey, you want to make it?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, let's go ahead and let's make this movie." And I said, "Okay, well, two things. One, how are we going to film this movie? Because you live in Chicago and I live in PA, and my actors live out here in PA. So how are we going to make this work? And also, um, when are we going to film your scenes?" And he said, how about spring break?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." And then I talked to other actors for the movie. I'm still casting, but it's looking really, really good. And apparently, June seems to be a good month to film the movie with the actors. And uh, it's just exciting that I got a bunch of like yeses from everyone. Everyone was like, "Yeah, let's make this movie. Let's make this movie." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go ahead and write the script." And so I wrote the script in January, and early this month, just completed it. Um, have to, of course, highlight the actors' lines and stuff, just to get that done ahead of time. So when I film the movie, I can just give the actors, certain uh, a screenplay of it that's highlighted of certain character dialogue. A character that they're playing, they can look at all the lines that are highlighted and make it easier for them to remember their dialogue. I started doing that my last movie, and it helped. So I'm definitely going to do that again. I have to write some character descriptions and describe how the characters, what they wear and stuff to help the actors know more of how their appearance and everything in the film. But the script is done. The script itself is completed. That was probably one of the, if not the most fun I've had writing a screenplay in a very, very long time. I mean, I always have fun writing. Writing is always a fun escape for me. I love writing. I always write. And I'm going to be writing other scripts, and uh, hopefully I can finish my book and everything. I love to write. Uh, and this was this is in my top 5 favorite things that I've written ever. Throughout writing the whole script, I rewatched all the Nightmare movies. I listened to all the soundtracks. Did some more research on the Nightmare movies, even though I grew up watching them my whole life. I know the series. I just did my homework all over again anyway. Why not? And it was a lot of fun. And also, I got to see actually Elm Street back in October when I was in South Pasadena, California, for the Halloween 45 Years of Terror convention and the bus tour. I was able to get the Nightmare House. I was able to get that neighborhood, and I would love to be able to incorporate some of those shots into the film, or one of those shots into the film, because I got some really good Pasadena shots of the neighborhoods and the trees, and just certain really good scenery shots that I could put in this film and really give that Nightmare on Elm Street Springwood vibe to it. So yes, it's going to be in Springwood, and it's going to be set on Elm Street. The whole movie's on Elm Street. That whole neighborhood, the whole movie is set on Elm Street. And I can't wait for you guys to see this movie, and I cannot wait to film it. It will definitely be coming out next year, 2025. I don't know when in 2025, but it's going to come out in 2025. So there you go, guys. Wanted to quickly announce The Rise of Elm Street. That title will make a lot of sense when you do see the movie. And yeah, it will be also my send off, my last slasher fan film. Not now, of course, something like The Devil Servants. That wasn't a fan film. That was my own original art, my own original characters, and nobody gave me any ideas of the Devil Servant movies. I came up with those movies entirely on my own. So movies that obviously that I've come up with, like, those don't count. So yes, I will continue to make horror films and slasher films, but in terms of like Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason, all those icons, New Ghostface and The Rise of Elm Street is that's it. And then I'm going to make other uh, films that been wanting to make. I mean, the fan film part of me, all the fan films I've made since I was 14. I mean, it's been a lot of fun, and I've made a lot of original ideas throughout. But it's time for me to move on from fan films and to make more my own original content. That's just what I've always wanted to do. I've been able to show the world my takes on all these characters, these icons, but I it's not that been there, done that, but um, I'm grateful for the time that I had of all those movies, making all those movies and all the memories. But you know, I just have to. I have to move on eventually as a filmmaker from these fan films. So, but I'm gonna go out on a high note. That's my goal, because I do not want to walk away from my fan films with the last fan film of mine being bad. So uh, that's definitely something that I don't want, and I'm gonna do everything as a director, as a writer, to make this my best fan film, more than New Ghostface. I mean, I'm gonna, of course, you know, want both of them to be my best fan films, and I'm going to edit New Ghostface, and I did film New Ghostface, you know, as if, you know, trying for it to be my best fan film. And with Nightmare, I want to do the same. I want to give it my all more than I ever have. Um, and yeah, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all soon. All right, peace.